Hey everybody, I hope you are having a good day, or I hope you had a good day. The day is mostly over. And today is Wellness Wednesday. As you can see, I am very tired, hence the bags. It's been a busy couple of days, making sure everybody was okay, making sure my son was okay. And it's just been busy, yeah. And speaking of my son, and he's doing better, by the way, but it just led me to the topic of the prodigal son, right? And when you think about the prodigal son, you think about how the youngest son, in this case, he wanted to receive his inheritance right away. He wanted it now. He didn't want to wait. He wanted to go out and just pretty much turn up. And just like many of us, it takes us to hit rock bottom before we realize that everything that our parents are teaching us and trying to tell us, and even when God is trying to tell us things, we don't want to hear those things, right? It takes us to go through some things, to experience some things, to find out that what they actually were telling us was true. And y'all have to excuse my fire alarm. Y'all know how it is in homes when that battery start running dead and it chirps. So it's real, right? That's how it is. So I'll get my husband right on it. But most times we are so hard on ourselves and on others, and we're not as willing to forgive and to accept people back. But in this case, when the prodigal son returned home, his father welcomed him with open arms. Get him the robe, get him the ring, and he welcomed him back because you died in my eyes. You died, you left, you went away, So to see you return and, you're good. You may not be in the best shape because you had to go through some things, but I'm still welcoming you back with open arms, loving you just as much as I did, the day that you departed. And that's how we have to be, not only with our kids, but even in our church, in our home. When someone strays off and they come back, we have to be willing to open them, well, to welcome them back with open arms. you know so I think about my children, and they go through things, and they're not bad kids, but at the same time, I'm going to welcome them. I'm still going to discipline them. I'm still going to talk to them and show them, where you went wrong, what you could have done different, or, they still have to go through that disciplinary stage. But at the same time, I'm not going to turn my back on them. I'm not going to reject them. And we have to be the same way, you know, because you think about it, or I'll think about, there were many times when my parents and my grandparents could have turned their back on me. There were many times where I did things and they still welcomed me with open arms, you know? And it goes back to grace and mercy, and how Jesus, you know, extends his grace and mercy to us on a daily basis. It renews daily. We have to be willing to do the same thing with our children, with our brothers and sisters in the church, with our husbands, with our wives, with our co-workers. We have to walk like Christ. And it's funny because I always, when I talk to my kids and I say just how much Jesus went through when he was crucified, and then me and my husband was talking about it today, like, who really is willing to die? Who's willing to, people say, oh, I'll die for you, but will you really? Will you really? If you had to right now give up your life to save someone, would you really do it? Or would you do it without hesitation? Let me ask you that. I'm not saying you wouldn't, but how quick would you be willing to do it? So those are the things that we have to think about. It's really like an aha moment. It brings a lot of awareness. So I hope you have a great day, or enjoy the rest of your day. It's a beautiful day. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. Like I said, it's been a long couple of days, but I'm here. I'm thankful. I'm grateful for everything, my family, my friends. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you encourage someone, be a blessing to someone. Love you, beauties.